Hi everybody, welcome back to Wildermyth. We are officially in Chapter 3, so we are making some great progress here. We've got a lot to do, as we always do at the beginning of a new chapter. So for instance, you'll notice down here in Glamridge we have another recruit opportunity, which I'm super excited about. We've got a decently large group at the moment, but I always love adding another member to our party, so I can't wait. Of course, the main quest is to come down here to Narala Cave. A tile will flood in 150 days. The Gorgons are drowning the world, so we are on a little bit of a timer. However, I would like to think that we would have the ability to, at the very least, just congregate here at Glamridge, pick up a recruit, and then head down together as a team to the cave. So that's kind of the plan of action at the moment. Hopefully the 150 days doesn't go as quick as I feel like I think it will. But yeah, we're gonna just send everybody all together. So we are going to gather. Looks like we can only gather 5 at the time, interestingly enough. Interesting. So it looks like it's automatically calculating our costs, 51 days travel time. So what could we do? Maybe we'll switch it up. Ombrock, I think he's slowing us down a bit. So why don't we take him off, put on Dirk. Well, I guess they're the same speed, so it doesn't matter too much. We're gonna keep Rick and his son Rivbrock together. I'm really excited to see them interact. But yeah, why don't we send them together over there, and then what can we do with Ombrock in the meantime? Maybe we can have him come down here and I don't know, scout this area. Just him. That way we'll get a little bit of a head start. The Library of Light. Rick was running out of good books to read, so we've got a little bit of a side quest going on here, and we haven't turned down side quests so far, and we're not going to start now, so let's go. Shelves are all familiar to Rick Milken, wherever he has time to find them. Books are old friends. They know his touch and the timbre of his size, the clomp of his pacing, the ply of his fingers. Digging up this library walled away inside a ruin, there was no question where he would spend the fall. Unfortunately, he's fallen into a rut of reading he can't climb out of. More of the same. There's those eyes again. Never unlike the ocean. And that chiseled jaw. Always his strapping chest, his eyes like the ocean. Hey Rick, you'll want to see this. Another grizzled veteran showed up? Seriously? For once, can we have a veteran that's not grizzled? Yeah, you know, just a very comely veteran. That would be nice. Oh, Ombrock. I was reading. I know what reading is, Rick. I can also identify when someone's bellowing to themselves like a lunatic. It all just sounds the same. How can I keep reading the same words over and over again and not go crazy? Rick reshelves the offending novel. Maybe stop reading? Well, what do you suggest? I stop reading? Yep, I think that's what's being suggested. Anyway, I was nosing around in here the other day, and look what I found! Saving the little book from a damaging fall, he glares at Ombrock and then opens to the marked page. Huh? This is just a map. To the Library of Light? It's fake. It must be. Even I know it's just a story. Think about it. It's been among these sealed shelves. Who walled it in here? What did they know? Yep, we're going all in. Ooh, should we just do the... Here's a tough choice. Do we want to do Arda and have the original 3 together, or do we want to give Rick and his son some time to hang out together? Let's just keep the original 3 together. Or we could even do... well, I guess Ombrock is not part of the original 3, part of the original 4. Maybe we'll switch it up, just for party balancing's sake. We'll put Storn in here, so we have a warrior, a mystic, and a ranger. I think that's pretty optimal. So why don't we do that? Hopefully it's on the way. Looks like it is, fortunately. And Ombrock's gonna come up here. Looks like because of the story, so he's not gonna go. He's not gonna scout, but that's fine. Old pen shop Anwar, a wise man who lived in a sky barrow, told me this: every worthy legend has 100 good variations. According to most tellings, the Library of Light was carved whole, shaped from a single limb that fell off the Tree of Stars. Most say the water-song sorceress, Mune Bode, brought the library into being. Some storytellers have it that she beguiled a great god and tricked him into performing the labors, then bound him in a wine flask and cast it out upon the eternal sea. In some stories, she ends up shouldering an eternal debt to some lostling or nether beast. That comes with awful interest, I'm sure. There's the one where she visits the spirit realm. I don't remember why. I don't think anything happens. Maybe she just wanted to visit. The consensus is that she was a seeker of wisdom, someone who saw knowledge itself as the greatest treasure, highest goal. The stories have always been like starlight, scattered and small and uncertain. But bound with this magnetic gram that draws the fragments together, becomes this single childish hope, this enduring, embarrassing sense of, what if? Can you imagine it? A limitless and ever-growing trove of books, every volume that's been written, every scroll, every epic? I don't think Ombrock cares that much. They'll arrive the next day. How should they spend the night? Fire and conversation or pensive stargazing? Conversation's always better, I think. Building up that relationship. The fire is high, and their friendship deepens. The night gives them courage. But the next morning, they'll reach their goal, and find it guarded. Let's go. Courage. All heroes +2 damage and potency for 3 turns. And here's the Hill Guardian, a ponderous bulk that moves with an unexpected delicacy. Alrighty. Kill all enemies. Well, there's only the one, right? And there he is. Alright, we are going to Silk Step because this guy's some armor that would be super nice to avoid. You jump in there. Rick is going to go front and center. Right here. And we're going to eventually give him Guardian, but let's see what we can do here. We could do a Splinter Blast. We could do other Splinter Blast. Looks like there's this pillar that we could Ruined Arc, 7 damage. Would be nice. Is there anything that gives us Armor Shred? That's what I'm wondering. So, let's move maybe here. It gives us a pretty good angle for most things we want to do. We do have our Throwing Axe. 7 damage, 1 shred. So that is a swift action. And I can't believe I made it all this way and I didn't notice down here in the bottom left-hand corner it calculates very handily our action points and our swift actions there. I was basically up till now just kind of going off feeling, but based on some new information to me, I found that this is a much better way to do business. So we could either interfuse or we could throw an axe. I think we're going to do a throwing axe. Here we go, 1 armor shredded. And we could do it again, potentially, if we wanted to in shred. That might be even better, to be quite honest. Well, that was not ideal, and we're going to do Guardian, as per usual. Nice. Good job, team. That was pretty good. That armor shred really came in handy. That let Rook go to town. Ooh, note, Rick will retire at the end of this chapter. Oh, gosh. 51, and yeah, I guess he's getting up there, huh? So we got to make sure that this counts. Who do we want to give for potency? Probably one of our casters, I would think. Let's give it to Arda, the Sash of Attunement. A comfortable sash of wrapped and layered fabrics. That seems good for her. Well, what do you call that? A golem? I feel like that's a good sign. Is that a good sign? Of course! How would anyone make a golem without books? Oh. Golem books. Mune Bode rather famously recorded that there were 2 ways a traveler would be able to locate her library. There's her saying, ever a north-pointed compass tells you its own truth. Ever a stranger tells you hers and an enemy someone else's. But ever a good friend lies. Right, so the standard gibberish. What's the second way? Just how big it is. The interior of the library is a symphony of sunlight playing for a frozen ballet of cramped shelves. Look at the carvings on the wood. Every space is crowded with volumes. Could get lost in here forever. This is what dreams look like. Could you even dream this? The library was a dream. That's how it began. Why I studied all my magic all my life, same as every magician. I wanted to make my dreams real. I didn't understand then. When dreams come true, you miss dreaming them. Satisfaction lasts a while, but ever breeds its opposite. The library was a dream, and that's what it must remain. Those who leave it will never find their way back. Many days later. Rick? We need to leave, Ombrock. No, we need to leave. Oh. Something I realized, I guess. I'm not sure when. A long time ago, maybe. Grand times I've spent with books. Times I was alone with a novel and a window in a rainstorm. I'm glad we came here. Glad we found it. Saw it all. I've always been afraid to write my own stories. Afraid they'd end up nowhere and no matter to no one. But I think that could be the next dream for me. Yeah, write your own books, man. That's a great idea. It's a great goal. Rick, what if you can't go back? In stories, isn't that the rule? That you can only visit it once? Yeah, I think he knows, but it's a sacrifice he's willing to make. You know, I've been reading since I was small. Books by heroes and half-crazies, fiction of all kind and quality. What I'm thinking now is, it's time I start putting life into my own words. Oh, that's great. I love it. Plus 10 retirement age. I wonder, does that mean he's not necessarily going to retire at the end of this chapter because his retirement age is longer? I wonder. So he's now a bronze horn warrior. What should we do? When Rick gets a kill, the next attack against him within one turn will miss. That's pretty situational. Broad swipes Rick's melee damage deal 3 damage to all other foes within his range. Not bad. The fear effect can now target multiple enemies or bonus to all campaign level tasks based on the age, 100% of base job speed for every 35 years of age. Wisdom would be nice, and it would kind of dovetail with his, you know, the quest we just ended here to sort of gain knowledge. I think just from like a storytelling, like a character development perspective, why don't we do wisdom? I feel like we can't finish a library quest and not take that, right? Alright, so what are we up to now? So we're going to recruit. We're going to... Maybe we'll send... Because Storn is so quick, we can send him to start scouting. The other tile. So these 5... Whoops. There we go. So these 5 will go do recruiting. And Storn, because you are super speedy, you're going to be our scout appropriately enough. And let's see. Alright, so we've got a new recruit. Let's see. Then if we already have a redhead. Kryn, Meta, Olkan, Luzdolf. Maybe. Riva, Jornak, Kowaldo. Mactus. Man, these are so fun just to scroll through and just, like, see what kind of interesting characters come up. Reese. Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's do that. Like Reese Witherspoon.
The Wandering Odyssey has reached Glamridge. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity.
Well, we haven't been around that long. But if you want, I could sign your,
Huh? Listen, what if I told you that my mother was a renowned cowherd? Not because she was any good with cattle, but because she beat a bull god in combat and won her good fortune. And then Grandma! Legend is she threatened a flood so severely that it turned on its tail before it reached Glamridge. Which is why the town continues to be known for its unmatched magical artifact museum.
I think I've heard that story.
The point is, my blood is the blood of exceptional people. You know what kind of pressure comes with that? And so I've been searching for a chance, any chance, to snag some renown of my own. Let me join you.
Fair warning, you're probably gonna spill some of that precious hero blood. But if you're on board, then we are too.
Ooh, what do we want? Well, we've already got a couple warriors. We've already got a couple mystics, so what if we made her another hunter along with Storn? That would be kind of cool. Let's do that. I love it. Good. So, yeah, we'll spend the time to prepare her. There we go. Hopefully that will go quick enough. Reese is ready for adventure. Alright. So let's see if maybe we can build her slightly differently from Storn. Reese's attacks apply 2 hobble to the enemy. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ranged attacks have 1 pierce. Let's do the crippling strikes. That seems solid. Alrighty then. Let's, actually... Can we just gather... everybody? Well, we'll just start sending these people over there. And then Dirk... will travel... here. And Ombrock will travel... here. Alright. Evenmarsh has been revealed. So we're gonna wait until we can gather the crew here. Now we can only do up to 5. So... interesting. So now it really is forcing us to kind of split the party and send them to do other important stuff. Well, we want to get our rookies up and running. So Rick and his son, for sure. Maybe we'll do Storn and Reese, and then we should probably have a another veteran in there. We'll do Arda. So those guys will go. Arrived at Snow Plains. Okay. So that means who's not doing anything? Ombrock. We'll give you that duty. And Dirk as well. Okay. Arrived at Evenmarsh. So let's go ahead and assault. We've got our 5 crew here. Our 2 rookies. Let's show them how it's done. Let's show them how we do it.
The rain hasn't let up much through the summer. The earth is soggy and stinking like a corpse. Hills have sunk, and dead mice float in flooded fields. People are moving towards the mountains.
Going by Arnon's map, we're nearly there. Are you good?
Now's when we find out whether we're hooked fish or heroes.
I've heard it said that to cut a noose is to gain a dangerous friend. The Gorgons are swarming these days, choking us, drowning us. This whole world is near its limit. Any chance may be the only chance. And there they are, just waiting for us. Alright, gang. Looks like we only have 5 to start with, which is good for our rookies to make sure that they get some well-needed experience. So we're going to Silk Step. Well, in a second. Maybe we want to go ahead and move up our crew first. We'll move him up here. Reese. Can you get an angle? You can get an angle on him right there. That seems pretty good. Alright, not bad, rookie. There we go. Rivbrock. You're gonna move up next to your dad. Although that is where I wanted to Silk Step with Storn. Oh, we could just go ahead and get the kill now. Why don't we do that? And he's in Grey Plain now anyway. Alright, you're gonna go here and wall with your dad. Uh-oh. That's less than great. Alright, we'll move her up 1. We'll interfuse with these rocks. Oh, there's 2 of them there, what? Okay. And let's start putting hurting on them. That's pretty productive. Alright, Rick, my man. I'm afraid that if we move him up any closer, it's going to reveal. So why don't we hold off? We'll just do Guardian for now. There's another one. Think that they're not going to be able to get an attack off this turn. That's fine. Okay, all of them are pretty much revealed. So, okay. I think we're in an okay spot. Alright, Storn. You've got really good angle on most of these guys here. 86%. Why don't we do that? Get one of these big guys down. Okay. And then Reese. Move you up. And shoot. I would like to one-hit kill somebody. 31%. Not great. Why don't we do... Maybe we'll do Arda next. Discus. Maybe not. Why can't we do... I guess we're not close enough to compel anybody. Okay, we'll move you up slightly. We'll do compulsion on... I don't know. One of these guys. And I guess have him move back slightly. I don't know, maybe that was a waste. 79% to get this guy. Let's do it. Okay, down he goes. So it's just these lower level dudes here, which I think we can handle. Rick is going to move up. Uh-oh. That is not the only enemy left. That's not good. Does this affect all enemies? No, looks like I can only pick one of them. Why don't we do it on this guy? Make him scared of us. We'll trigger Guardian. Reese. Don't have a great move for you. I guess we'll move you into Grey Plain. We'll move here next to your dad. And we'll also do Guardian. So let's see. That guy's gonna... Okay, that guy's just gonna run away. We're gonna get a shot at us. 1 armor shred, that's fine. Ooh, okay. That didn't work. Nice. That one's down. Very nice, Rivbrock. Well done. Storn, we need to ignore armor and hit that Gorgon quick as you like. Let's, we could use Flash Cone. If we were in range, which we're not. That's too bad. So we'll do that. Good. Ignored armor. Maybe we can get Reese to also get a shot off. She can move up here and have a pretty good angle. 85%. You have to keep working on this guy. Oh, that sucks. Alright, Rick. Yeah, we'll have you come over here and take a hit on this guy. Nice. Gorgon, down for the count. We're just going to back these guys into a corner, essentially. But I'm worried that if we put him here, he's just going to get shredded from all of these ranged attacks. We could interfuse with this and maybe be able to take one of these guys out. This one. Fingers crossed. Okay, one of them down. Good. One of them down, and... Okay. I think he will just come over here and hang out with his dad. Do Guardian. Nice. Good block. Armor shred, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need it to do much. Alright, Reese, it's your time to shine. We're gonna give you a super good angle on them. Only 50%. What? I guess because of this cover. We'll try. And we won that coin flip. Awesome. Now we've got the kill for sure with Storn if we want it. I'm wondering if there's a way to get Rivbrock the kill. I don't think there is. I don't think he can quite get there in time. We'll move him up just in case. Rick... we'll also move you up next to your son. We haven't gotten Arda kill in a little bit. Is that possible, I wonder? We'll go here. Interfuse with that. These rocks. And do a discus on him. Nope. Dodge that. Okay, Storn, we're gonna need you to clean up for us. And he's the mailman because he always delivers. How'd we do? Level up? 2 leveled up. Awesome. We've got the Brooch of Rhythm. Extra speed. Why don't we give that to our new friend Reese. Reese Flipkine. The Brooch of Rhythm. Take it. And Rick is moving up in the world. Battle Dance. After hitting with a non-swift melee attack, if Rick still has actions left, he can move up to half his speed as a free action. That's pretty good. Once per combat, Rick gains 1 action point. Let's see... Once per combat. And that's teleporting. Why don't we do Battle Dance? Extra mobility seems pretty nice. Storn's moving up too? Alright, all kinds of good stuff. Jump Jaw. Twice per combat as a swift action, Storn throws a Jump Jaw trap that will deal 3 damage and pin the first enemy who walks near. Fox Flight. Storn has +1 speed. Once per combat, activate to dodge the next 2 attacks against him. He almost never gets hit though, so I don't know if that's super necessary. +1 damage and +1 range with ranged attacks. Bows no longer have a minimum range. Ooh, that's really good. And Flash Cone, put all heroes within the effective gray plane, +1 use per mission. Why don't we do sharpshooter? Extra damage and extra range is awesome. Got my back. May not be done fighting. Arnon emerges rather suddenly from a damp shadow, standing before a root-framed tunnel.
So you made it.
You doubted we would? The old deepest leads them into the dark. The earth walls are slimy and black. Streams of water slosh on either side of a hastily heaped gravel path. Clods plop from the ceiling. Support beams have been clearly rushed into place.
Don't take any off-world tunnel. They've been falling in.
Deeper in, earth walls give way to granite.
The warren rots.
The flowing water follows carven channels away from the main tunnel to some dark end.
When will you abandon this place?
Oh no, we can't. Do you want breakfast?
It's mid-afternoon.
But we're not chained to the sun cycle. We have breakfast whenever.
I think there's more important things to worry about, right? Arnon shows the way inside a marked passage. A weird smell beckons them through. To the other side.
Here they are, dear. The Badger and the Mystic, and more to follow. Bleh, well, did you offer them Grum? Sure I did. No one wants lukewarm, chewy old Grum, I keep saying.
What's that smell? Breakfast?
Damp feet is my guess. Mulch tea?
Oh, aye, adventurers, this is some drunk I know. Yes, I'm Velda. It's said I was born in the basin of a dried caldera to spirits of the salt and rock.
Does get said a lot, but not actually true.
Right, technically it's false.
You two are married to each other?
We're mostly married. In times of strife, it's nice.
Let's stay on course. The reason we're here, Rick, can they help us?
The mythist shows her dazzling impatience. You came because you must defeat the Gorgons, is that right?
We were told you knew how.
I know what the Gorgons did. Their leader. I learned of him. Ulstryx.
Arnon tucks into a bowl of beige mush. Looks like shroomy gruel with some kind of green gold dressing.
Ulstryx.
We know that name well enough.
Yes, Ulstryx raised a great number of his brethren. And they went to the valley of god-beast Moatana. And of that great god-beast, they made pewter.
That's a cool statue. I like that a lot. Velda gazes on all attending from beneath the massive horns adorning her face. A scowl twists her already crooked features. Arnon finishes his meal, pulls out his beard, and wipes it on his cowl.
Who? Moatana. Moatana is an ancient one, a keeper of balance. The unassailable balance of Moatana keeps all opposing forces of this world in harmony.
And because Moatona is dead, that throws off the weather?
And the seas, and the peaks. All will turn into a big blue Gorgon soup. Us the carrots and beans, and you the onions.
So that's why Ulstryx needed his army, to slay a god.
Well, what was the point of that spear we bled over? Wasn't that supposed to be the symbol he needed? To unite whatever Gorgons behind his crusade?
What matters is this. Moatona cannot die. She's petrified. The reason I called you here is that I've been holding a certain restorative spirit, distilled from the roots of the extinct bullflax flower. I call it root beer.
That sounds delicious. A medicine.
My root beer should be able to restore the great Moatona if you can get it to her. My brewing goddess Velda.
Well, assuming all that's true, why us? Why don't you have your own lackeys?
The deep down sum of it is, we're afraid, so our people are made frail. What is the worst doom? The Gorgon leader is strong and fearless, so too are his hordes. We are too old, slow. I'm scared to die.
The Gorgons aren't going to let us do this thing, are they?
And do we know where to go? And are we sure reviving this god beast will fix everything?
The badger grows quite ASCII, but I'll answer all your questions. Over breakfast, I'm still hungry. It's salty warm.
Sounds delicious. Velda is true to her word, and as Arnon serves up bowls of grum, she draws a serviceable map upon the wall in pale chalk. The food is surprisingly good. That's the most surprising thing of this whole game so far. Lastly, Velda hands over her healing ale, a single sealed earthenware bottle. Soon they're on their way again. They carry the hope of all the land and its creatures in one fragile bottle. Oh man. Things are spinning up. Yeah, those Gorgons, man, we're gonna cancel whatever buffs they try to give themselves. A tile will flood in 33 days. Confront Ulstryx. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. We must restore Mo Atona and defeat Ulstryx at Built Last Altar. Man, 33 days is not very quick. Or, not, I mean, it is very quick. It's not a long time, is what I was trying to say. So do we just keep these 5 together and have them confront Ulstryx? I don't think we can wait to, like, rejigger our party, unfortunately. Dirk and Ombrock are just going to have to do their own thing, which is a shame. I don't know what happens if we wait to, and a tile gets flooded. I would prefer that not to happen. So, nobody's hurt, fortunately, which means that we can just go straight over and do this. I don't know if that is going to... Oh, we need to build a pass there. Or scout this. That's probably more likely. So, why don't we have these guys go scout it. And Arda, you're just going to travel here. Travel. Oh, we probably can't travel there until we scout it. Okay. So Rivbrock and Arda will stay behind for the time being. Go. Everybody break. Start scouting.
This right here, this is why we fight.
Very civilized village festivals.
More than civilized, it's wonderful. It's all the little everyday things that make everyday life worth living. Apple pie and hot spiced cider, bonfires to dance around, and new and interesting people to talk to. Wow! I mean, hello there.
Hello yourself, stranger. Care to dance?
Many hours later.
I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are just like me. You see the magic in everyday things too. The leap of flame against the darkness. The music of a new tale. Talking until the fire burns out. And you're the only ones in the village left awake. You're really special, you know that, Reese? You've done so many important and difficult things, and yet you're not all grim and silent. You're still the kind of person who likes to watch the stars. Speaking of which, I know a place, if you want.
This is why I do the dangerous things, Sunstar. This is why I fight. Little moments of magic like this. Nights like this, I can almost hear the stars singing, can't you? It's like they have a meaning just for us. Like every step has brought us to this moment. Wait a minute, I actually hear singing.
I hear it too. How weird. Come on, let's go see what it is.
Maybe I should go get the rest of my...
Oh, can't it be just us? I've never had a real adventure before. And you know what you're doing, so you can take care of me, can't you?
Well, of course I can take care of you. Let's go. Keep quiet and stay behind me. It's definitely coming from in here.
That's funny. No one's lived here since Mistress McAllister died.
Shh! I think it's coming from the root cellar. This root cellar is going on forever.
Oh, hi guys. Sunstar, run! Welcome, Reese.
Sunstar, you're not running.
Oh. You're not running.
There's nothing to hide from, Reese.
Not for him, he's one of you. You tricked me.
Well, I guess kind of, but in a good cause.
There is nothing here that you need to run from either, Reese. There is truth, there is joy. In the depths of the darkness, your eyes will be open. You will see what truly is. Gales and Genvin are to be initiated tonight. By the next Harvest Festival, Sunstar will have progressed in his studies sufficiently to join them. Gales and Genvin have learned as much as they can from book and song and drum, and are ready to descend into the darkness of the underworld and return again, reborn. Reese, you are worthy to join them, untaught as you are. You already have the gift of seeing with the soul, and not the eyes.
Hey, wait a minute, you mean she doesn't have to do all the...
Reese, it is rare to find an outsider so obviously chosen by the one below. Come, join your fellows and embrace your true self.
Ooh. If I play along, I can gather valuable intelligence about the Deepists. I have to get out of here without hurting anyone or getting hurt. Time for run for reinforcements. I feel like she would try to play along a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I am honored by your offer, NR. If the one below is the source of the song of my soul longs for, then I must follow where this path leads.
Then Charisse, build up the fire. Ronald and Brianna, fetch the harp and drum.
And we will begin.
The flames dip and sway in the darkness. The drums beat in Reese's blood. And they dance. And dance. The drink sears the back of her throat. And the fire fills the cave with a sweet smoke. And they still dance. What happened? Where'd everyone go? Hoofed and harp-laden he came out of halls buried. His song split the stones and unsteadied the stabled hearts. And until then we had not been us, thundering and thunderous. I returned to the beginning and found...
nothing.
Then you understand. Look at that guy. You are welcome among us.
Wait, what? Let me get this straight. You did this on purpose.
Yes. More or less. I thought I might be able to learn something. And did you?
Maybe.
Those tattoos are gonna pull a hell of a damper on your love life.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it'll be worth it.
Huh. Okay. Well, let's gather the crew here. And then we'll get ready to jump in there and confront Ulstryx. So, I don't know if we're going to have to jump into combat right away. If so, who are we going to take? I feel like we have to take our original crew, Storn, Rick, Arda, Ombrock, and I say let's bring along Dirk. So the newcomers, you're not ready yet for to handle this. So let's go. So a tile flooded down there, unfortunately. But here we go. Alright, what do we want to cancel? We're going to cancel this one and this one, because the Gorgons are the ones that we're, you know, going up against. Okay, let's see if we can scout this. The Shady Monk foothills have been revealed. Huh. This is the final fight. When you arrive, you will have a chance to make final preparations. When the fight is over, the game will end. Oh my. Oh wow. Okay, so good thing that we brought the crew that we wanted then. Gosh. I guess we should make sure that we're ready. That seems so fast. Like this chapter went by so quick. But I guess we've been doing pretty well. So we're gonna
we're gonna jump in and strength of 6. I feel like we could take that on with the crew that we have. So why don't we take a break here, guys? Next time, the final fight, I guess. I really appreciate you all watching, and I hope that we have a really great grand finale next time. So until then, we will wait with bated breath. I'll be seeing you.